Woman charged for harboring fugitive. A 21-year-old woman has been charged after being found in the company of one of the 9 men who escaped from the Constant Spring lockup on Tuesday, police stated. Senior Superintendent of Police, Commanding Officer for the St. Catherine North Division, Hopton Nicholson, said a targeted operation in the community of Waterloo Gardens in Spanish Town on Wednesday resulted in the capture of Talik Chambers. Chambers was apprehended in the company of a lady who is his common-law spouse. She too was taken into custody, and sometime on the afternoon, she was questioned and charged with harboring a fugitive, Nicholson stated. Chambers was one of 9 prisoners who escaped lockup on Tuesday morning by cutting through a grill and metal door, according to the police. 8 prisoners have been recaptured since. Nicholson warned the public against harboring any escaped prisoners. Persons who escape custody are fugitives, and they should not be accommodated by friends, family, nor any well-thinking individual. If you see any escaped prisoner or any person who has been listed as wanted, please contact the nearest police station, 311 or 119. Please do not harbor any of them, he stated. Businesswoman and man charged for deadly attack on St. James policeman and his family. Detectives assigned to the Major Investigations Division MID have charged 2 persons in connection with the deadly attack on the policeman and his family in St. James. They are 38-year-old businesswoman Taficia Malcolm de Montagna, otherwise called Taff, of Catherine Hall in the parish, and 23-year-old plumber Kidan Nathan of Betterton, Westmoreland. They are charged with murder, wounding with intent, using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony, conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to commit wounding with intent, and conspiracy to use a prohibited weapon to commit a felony. The police say a third accused, 28-year-old Orlando Thomas, a carpenter in Westmoreland, was fatally shot during a confrontation with officers on Wednesday, August 13. The Saturday, August 9 attack left 36-year-old Latoya Stevenson of West Village, St. James dead, while her husband is a policeman and their child are nursing gunshot injuries. Reports were that about 8:45 p.m., Stevenson and her family drove to a location along the Reading Main Road in Montego Bay to collect a key from Thomas. The police say Nathan drove Thomas to the location, after which Stevenson exited her vehicle and retrieved the key. On her way back to her family's vehicle, Thomas brandished a firearm and opened fire, hitting Stevenson, the policeman, and the child, according to the report. The 3 were assisted to hospital, where the woman was pronounced dead while the others were admitted. Following an investigation, Taficia was taken into custody on Wednesday, August 13, during an operation in Burnt Ground Rumble, Hanover. On Saturday, August 16, Nathan turned himself into the police and was charged, along with Taficia, 3 days later, after both gave caution statements outlining their involvement in the incident. A court date is being arranged for them. Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says government will implement a policy surrounding the renovation of staff rooms at public schools. Dr. Morris-Dixon has given her commitment to public school educators that the government will implement a policy aimed at renovating staff rooms at the institutions. The minister was speaking at the Jamaica Teachers Association annual conference in Hanover. Dr. Morris-Dixon noted that the current state of many staff rooms is unacceptable, especially as it relates to temperature. She said the renovations will include the installation of air conditioning units to combat the heat. In response to a complaint from a teacher at the Davis Primary School in St. Catherine about the lack of staff room and deplorable classroom furniture, Dr. Morris-Dixon noted that the government has $300 million available for school furniture.
I did not like the conditions that our teachers were working in the staff rooms. They were so hot. And then you saw, crumbling infrastructure. And so one of the things I need to work on, and I will work on, and with the help of the JTA, is improving our staff rooms. We have to implement a policy of fixing our staff rooms. We have to put ACs in there. We have to put better furniture in there. It needs to be conducive to the hard work that you are doing. And so one of the commitments I'm giving you and to the JTA is that we will work through a program of infrastructure improvement for specifically the staff rooms across Jamaica. And this is why it's important for me to go out. You don't know this unless you go in there and you sit down in there and talk to the teachers. And you have to take off your jacket because you are sweating profusely and you're like, this is not fair. It's not fair. And so this is an area that you're going to hear a lot more about because it is important and you have to be working in a much more comfortable environment than you are right now. There is a pool of funds which is $300 million for furniture. Any school who has an issue with furniture and you feel that you've not been able to get the support that you need, please come to us after and let us know, because the financing is there. And of course, you know, sometimes I'll go to a school and they'll tell me that this is a problem and we can easily fix it. So I'm glad that you're raising it, and it sounds like other people have the same challenge in terms of furniture. So if you have an issue with furniture, come to us, please, and we will sort it out for you.
St. Elizabeth farmers get access to one more tractor. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining has strengthened mechanization support for farmers in St. Elizabeth with the provision of a new tractor to the National Irrigation Commission's NIC office in Watchwell. Portfolio Minister Floyd Green, who handed over the tractor on Friday, said it forms part of the ministry's drive to ensure that farmers have access to tractor services. The NIC in this era has also been a crucial part of our efforts to help farmers to get access to equipment of this nature, and the ministry is providing additional support, and we are very happy for this, stated Green. He pointed out that the tractor will also serve as a training tool for young people. One of the things that we're going to use this tractor to do is to partner with the Newell High School to teach young children to be able to operate tractors. We do appreciate that we need more tractor drivers, Green noted. He said his ministry is increasing the procurement of essential equipment for farmers across the country. We are now procuring over 30 pieces of equipment for our Rural Agricultural Development Authority RADA offices and our NIC offices, Green stated. In the meantime, Chief Executive Officer at NIC, Joseph, welcomed the addition to the agency's fleet, and he said the tractor will further strengthen support to the agricultural sector. Joseph pointed out that the NIC already operates tractors and backhoes as part of its service to farmers. We have 2 tractors in the NIC fleet to plunge land, and we have about 4 backhoes. So in terms of equipment, the NIC is being funded to continue development in the agricultural sector, stated Joseph. Which promises educational and entrepreneurial opportunities for Kingston Western residents. People's National Party representative Joseph Bonawittle has promised increased educational and entrepreneurial opportunities if he wins the Jamaica Labour Party JLP stronghold of Kingston Western. He also said he hopes to build generational wealth for constituents, which is going up against the JLP Desmond Mackenzie. He has lost 6 elections since his first outing in 2002. I want to create a space where every person in West Kingston can live their dream. That's the type of MP I want to be. I want to be a member of parliament that serves you, the people, he stated. He asserted that unlike others, he lives and walks among the people in his constituency. Meanwhile, Tamara Robinson, a PNP supporter in St. Andrew East Central, said she knows where her vote will go. I am voting for my MP Dennis Garden. He has been doing a good job in the area, and I know he will continue to do more, she stated. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.